John, congratulations from everybody at DFNI. I know the industry feels the same on your appointment as TFWA Managing Director. We just want to make this a little bit personal. Can you just tell us what it means to you? And you must be extremely proud. I mean, you've even worked on our very own, you started off on our very own magazine, moved over to France, to Alias, even spent some time on one of our competitors' magazines. So you've been across the spectrum. What does it mean to you?
Well, thanks to you, Andy, and all at DFNI for your kind words. No, DFNI obviously has a special place in my heart, having started out there all those years ago. And as you said, it's been quite a journey since then, and I'm absolutely delighted to be named Managing Director at TFWA. It's an honour, a real honour, and also a piece of good luck because we have a fantastic team at TFWA, both the permanent staff in Paris, some really experienced and great people, but also the board and management committee give the association a huge amount of support, and so it's up to me to justify their faith.
And just, you talk a little bit about the end there, just about justifying their faith, but in just elaborating a little bit on your own personal vision. Obviously, what's maybe in the short term and the long term, what's your own personal vision, and what will you bring to the role?
Well, I think, firstly, it's not very intelligent to fix things that aren't broken, so I'm not going to try and go about change for change's sake. We've got two fantastic exhibitions that I think work very well. We've got some great conferences, great relationships with associations around the world. So I think it's a question of enhancing and building on that as far as I can, backed by our team in Paris and our partners around the world. Having said that, if there was nothing that I thought could be improved and tweaked, then the job wouldn't be nearly as interesting. So there's always things that we can build on and improve. And what I think, in terms of what I would like to ensure, is that we're always listening to our partners in the industry, that we're always listening to our members, to our exhibitors, and also to our visitors, to the people who come here to visit our exhibitors, the buyers, the landlords, the agents. We need to make sure that we're delivering value for all of the stakeholders who come to Cannes, to Singapore, and to our conferences. And if I have a vision, it's really that we continue to be a positive force within the industry.
And last but not least, we've got the next exhibition is in MEADFA. I know last year it was tough. We had issues like the Russian ruble, oil, etc. But this year, I get the impression that from speaking to some of the big players that the impact of some of these external influences are not as strong this year, and there is an improvement. And obviously coupled with the commercial projects going on in Dubai, the outlook for the Middle East is positive. More positive than last year ahead of the show. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very different atmosphere. I think this year we're seeing the big retailers in the region back into pretty solid growth. Again, the investment has not stopped. The new airport's being built. We're going to be looking at the MEADFA conference in November. We're going to be looking at Oman, for example, and what's happening there. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, all the big hubs are developing very fast. And I'd also single out Beirut as being obviously the venue for the MEADFA conference this year. Great airport, great operator in Beirut, duty free. Some great brand executions there. It's one of the real pioneers, I think, of the regional industry, and that's one of the reasons that we're absolutely delighted that the conference is heading to Beirut. And it's also been supported massively by the Lebanese government, and it's going to be held under the patronage of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Saad Hariri. So that's a real boost for the conference, and it shows just how important it's become to the regional industry.